So I have been doing a fair amount of personal development work on myself lately. I'm trying to, raise my living standard of living up to the next level. And in order for me to do that, I'm really going to have to cut back on the number of years I plan to live. Screw this living to 100 thing, If I make 50, then I can spend a little more, So I am legally blind. Raise your hand if you don't know the difference between totally blind and legally blind. Clap if you do. Cheap blind jokes. I'm not above them. Legally blind basically means that I'm not able to drive a car because of my vision acuity. So if it wasn't for that, I guess I would be normal like you inside. Not that I'm bitter. It's just my whole miserable act. I was lucky growing up. I was mainstreamed for almost all of it. I was in public school, and I fell behind a little, though, when I got older. My parents sent me to a school for kids with special needs. It was called community college. This is where I learned about sex and drinking. That was my special need. People ask me a lot of dumb questions about my vision, They're like, hey, can't you get glasses? Like I hadn't thought of it. No, we don't believe in optics in my family. Never been tested. Some people don't realize that glasses don't solve every eye problem. I tell them this and they're like, well, can't you get special glasses? It sucks to not be doing enough research on this, right? Do people in wheelchairs have to put up with this? Hey, what do you mean you can't move your legs? What a negative attitude you have. You should get up and exercise. You're never going to get on your feet that way. Worst people I live with are born-again Christians. I can't see them coming. Now, I know you're kind of looking at me right now and you're going, okay, he's different. He's got a story. He's got a shtick. And he probably has some big message about how you should accept different people, right? And you should, embrace diversity and, not prejudge and stuff. And I don't. I don't want to watch that comedian any more than you do. I don't want to be that comedian because I'm just like you inside, really. I'm shallow, I'm judgmental, if I did that, I might as well wear a t-shirt with the word hypocrite written in big block letters across the front of it, because it's not the kind of comedy I want to do. I want to talk about what's funny to me. So can you all get behind me on that? Oh, what a load-up. Oh. Let's talk about Mexicans. First of all, Mexicans are not even people. I have a Mexican. I think everybody's got one. Every morning, 7 o'clock, my Mexican wakes me up. Every 9 minutes I get this. My upstairs neighbor, he's got a Mexican. Of course, he's got a radio on his. Of course, they all have radios, right? I'm calling a clock radio a Mexican because it's absurd. And not entirely not accurate. So they're made there. So they qualify. But I am single and online and looking, and I have gone to a great deal of work to improve my personal appearance. So, and this is the difference between like functioning and the way you look. So this is me showing up at Starbucks, looking good for my online date. This is me looking for my online date. But I also did a lot of work on my appearance too. I bought a whole lot of new clothes, and I went to really high-end stores. I went to Joseph Bank, and I went to Brooks Brothers, and I felt really good because I can afford these really nice quality high-end items, right? I get them home 3 hours later. I've got them all on, and I'm looking at myself in the mirror, and I go, God damn it! I look like the high school principal. And I grew a handlebar mustache for a reason. I wanted to attract really hot chicks. Away from all my deeper flaws. So I look like the high school principal in a porno movie. All I'm missing is the thick Slavic accent. I think I'm good. You guys are great. I'm Mike Sweeney. Thank you very much.